Bears from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. The pregame show is brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Easy to talk to, easy to trust. For all your banking needs, from checking accounts to loans, they have you covered. Let's go to the booth for a preview of tonight's game.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to yet another edition of Butler County Bears football here on 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ. We are very early with our pregame show tonight because it is homecoming night. Got some special presentations coming up here in a little bit. They have already introduced the homecoming court, and we unfortunately didn't make it for that one yet. But we'll try to get some names to go with that ceremony here in a little bit and bring you some information as you are listening to the Morgantown Bank and Trust pregame show here on 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ. Butler County Bears at home tonight against the Franklin-Simpson Wildcats. Coming to town 5-0 for Franklin-Simpson on this season, and Bears are looking to break a little bit of a losing streak here. Bears have been, one win at Russellville to start off our season, and then 4 back-to-back losses last week. A really tough loss against Hart County on the road, 48-0. We'll recap a little bit of that one and then bring you a preview of this one here within the next 30 minutes or so, as we are about 32 minutes away from kickoff here in Morgantown. If you're within the sound of our voice on the FM dial, make sure you start making your way to Butler County High School. Parking is already at a premium right now. I think the parking lot's full. We're pretty full all the way out to the road and the bus lane, and I don't know, you might have to walk from McDonald's to get here, but you might want to start walking now because this one's going to be a good one tonight, folks. A full crowd, everybody wearing their blue, and the Bears are going to come out for homecoming. I will be joined later this evening by Mr. Jonah Swift. From what I understand, no relation to Taylor Swift, but we're going to make that happen if we can. Coach Mark Allen traveling this evening, and we wish him the best and safe travels and hope to see him back very soon. We are going to take a quick commercial break and then come back and bring you some previews of this game against the Franklin-Simpson Wildcats. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow. Parkway Cars and Tires is your low-price leader in this area. If you find a better price, let us know, and we'll beat it. That's simple. Our over 30 years of experience and multiple distributors allow us to be your #1 tire store in the area. We always give free rotation and balancing on every purchase. Not only tires, but we do brakes, alignments, and much more for all your service needs. As always, honesty is our policy. Schedule an appointment at 270-526-5732. Thank you, and God bless. The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years. Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. We're back with Butler County High School football. This season of football is brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust, Delta Faucet Company, Chad's Body Shop, Butler County Board of Education, Essentials Insurance, Farm Bureau Agent Bobby Smith, Final Finish, Green River Feed Mill, Hometown IGA, State Farm Agent Baker Gardner, Double E Vending, Hardee's, Butler County Library, Hawker Family Insurance, Jones Funeral Chapel, Jackson Chiropractic, Warren RECC, Parkway Cars and Tires, Smith's Funeral Home, Embry & Watts CPAs, and Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam. Let's take it to the booth for the start of Butler County football.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Butler County football here on 103.5 North, 101.5 South. You're listening to the Morgantown Bank and Trust pregame show. Nick Hott, soon to be joined by Mr. Jonah Swift, who, these young guys I get to come help me on the radio. They're a little busy. They got stuff going on a Friday night, but we got stuff going on too. We're 28 minutes away from kickoff here. Bears getting warmed up on the field for homecoming tonight against Franklin-Simpson. And we're going to be bringing you just a couple pieces of information here in this pregame show. We'll let you know we are working with a crowded booth tonight, so you may hear some other folks up here with me. And a lot of Franklin-Simpson brings a big crew to keep their production going. We do it with one. We'll make it work. Let's talk about the Franklin-Simpson Wildcats for just a minute. We're going to spend some time talking about both of these teams. We're going to start with Franklin-Simpson on their side of the football. Quarterbacking for them, leading the charge, is going to be Matthias Dickerson. He has passed 10 times this season on 22 attempts, picked off twice, thrown 4 touchdowns, 215 total yards. He's averaging about 43 yards per game. But the rushing attack is really where they come alive. This is something we see with a lot of the teams that we play now in this new 3A District 2 classification that we find ourselves in. This is a district game tonight against Franklin-Simpson, so this is going to be kind of a common theme for us as we go up against these undefeated teams here this season. Number 9, Gavin Dickerson, running back for Franklin-Simpson, has picked up 343 yards this season, but hasn't quite been able to make it tonight. They said he's got some stuff going on and he will not be able to play. But that will make them lean on Colin Anderson, number 12. He's got 337 yards on 34 attempts so far, averaging 67 yards per game with 4 touchdowns. Then Blake McPherson, number 6. That's a name we'll call a little bit as well. He's rushed 33 times for 273 yards and a touchdown, about 54 yards per game for that young man. But I would expect with number 9 out, we'll see number 12 and number 6 probably pick up a little bit more production on the ground. Now, they don't throw very often, as you can tell. Through 5 games, they've only thrown the ball 22 times and completed 10 of them. But when they do, it gets ugly. Number 4, DeMont Leggs has already picked up 96 yards and 2 passing touchdowns this season. Number 11, Hunter Jones, 47 yards and 1 touchdown. And then the other lone passing touchdown goes to Hatcher Link. So that is the 4 passing touchdowns for Matthias Dickerson so far this season. And as we head over to the Butler County side of the ball to look at some statistics there, got to welcome Mr. Jonah Swift. How you doing tonight, Jonah?
I'm doing good, Nick. How about you?
Did you find a seat in here?
I mean, I tell you what, I drove around the parking lot about 3 times to find me a spot out there.
Well, you can't find a spot out there, and I had to save you a spot in here because I don't know if you can tell, it's a little crowded up here, too.
House in the stadium right now.
It's a little nuts today.
It is.
I've never seen it like this.
I haven't either.
I'm glad a lot of people are out here to support the Bears, though. We are in the Morgantown Bank and Trust pregame show, about 25 minutes away from kickoff. We did start a little early tonight because it's homecoming. We want to get all the festivities out of the way. But let's talk about the Bears a little bit. Garrett Phelps has been leading the charge here for the Bears so far this season. 44 completions on 84 attempts. His percentage right now just above 50%. Actually improved his percentage last week against Hart County, which is kind of hard to find the silver lining in that game, but he did cross that 50% mark in that game. He's thrown for 535 yards, 3 touchdowns, so far 8 interceptions. So that's one of the things we're going to be working on tonight is protecting the football. We'll talk some more about that in just a little bit. He's also rushed the ball 42 times for 145 yards, averages about 3.5 per carry. A lot of those are the sneaks that we get ourselves in, close fourth down situations or close goal line situations. You'll see him line up under center real quick and punch it in. He has rushed for 4 touchdowns. A couple of those have been on those sneaks. A couple of folks are going to be backing him up tonight. We got number 11, Gage Beasley, with 29 carries, 145 yards, 13 receptions for 199 yards, a total of 4 touchdowns. He averages 5 yards on the ground, 15 yards per catch. Lonnie Phelps, number 24, the junior, 27 carries for 114 yards, 4.2 yards per carry and a touchdown. And then number 3, Trevor Joyner, will be getting some snaps tonight. 38 carries so far, so actually more carries than any other Bear at the moment, with 99 total yards on the season, 2.6 yards per carry, and 2 touchdowns. We do try to throw the ball around quite a bit, but you do notice it probably lands in the hands of Gage Beasley more often than most. A couple others that have received a few passes this season. Jay Peralta, the senior, number 1, on the homecoming court earlier tonight. 5 receptions for 40 yards, picking up 8 yards per carry for him. And then Kellen Meredith, number 12, 100 yards on the season on 9 receptions, averaging 11 yards per carry. We will have some notable changes to our roster for tonight. Player we've been talking about for the past 4 weeks has been out, Logan Hargrove. He is back and will play tonight. However, number 18 and number 21, Will Amos and Dylan Hudnall, 2 of the tight ends that are pretty crucial when we've set up that 2 tight end set and put somebody in motion or send somebody out for a quick safety valve pass. Both Amos and Hudnall will be out from what I understand this evening. But those are the only 2 Bears out. We've got our offensive line back and in action here to come out against the undefeated Franklin-Simpson Wildcats. All right, Jonah, we got 23 minutes left to go, and now we're going to take just a moment and talk about our Delta Faucet Company keys to the game. I'm going to throw the first one at you while you think about your second one, and that is to protect the football. I mentioned we'd talk about this again. Well, here we are. We need to make sure that the ball lands in our hands when Garrett throws it. Now, most of the interception he has thrown so far this season would not be what I would call, poor execution on the Bears' part. They've just been, a ball gets tipped or, somebody overthrows or misses a catch and it goes into the hands of a defender. It's been kind of a rare occurrence that it happens, but 8 through 5 games, that's kind of tough. So we want to protect the football, and we want to hold on to the football. Bears have recovered quite a few fumbles this season. We want to see if we can use that to our advantage tonight against Franklin-Simpson. Now, Jonah, what do you think tonight? Delta Faucet, key to the game for the Bears.
Well, the last game I tuned into was the Warren Central game, and the biggest thing that stood out to me was time of possession.
Yes.
Whenever you're getting scored on 3 times within a 4-minute span, usually not what you want to see.
No.
So if we can just keep the ball out of their hands for as long as possible,
that's right.
I think that'll work at the Bears' favor tonight.
Now, time of possession got us last week against Hart County. It got us the week before against Grayson County, and then the week before that against Webster County when you were here with me for that late game we called. Time of possession has been critical for the Bears, so I would agree with you on that one. That has been your Delta Faucet Company. Keys to the game brought to you by Delta Faucet Company, who has the keys to your successful career. Go to delta.com to apply and join Delta's winning team. We're going to take a quick break, send it back to the station, pay a couple bills, and then we're going to be back for some special presentations tonight on behalf of Dr. Hamad's office, Chad's Body Shop, and the class of 1973. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow. Parkway Cars and Tires is your low-price leader in this area. If you find a better price, let us know, and we'll beat it. That's simple. Our over 30 years of experience and multiple distributors allow us to be your #1 tire store in the area. We always give free rotation and balancing on every purchase. Not only tires, but we do brakes, alignments, and much more for all your service needs. As always, honesty is our policy. Schedule an appointment at 270-526-5732. Thank you, and God bless.
Welcome back to the pregame show, folks. We got a very special night tonight. We mentioned it a moment ago. We're honoring Dr. Hamad's office as well as Chad's Body and Wrecker Service. So, wanted to highlight these two local businesses tonight. And as you can see, if you're watching this on the video, you see a couple large checks being presented down there. So, on the 50-yard line, we have got Dr. Gal Hamad's office and Chad's Body Shop and Wrecker Service presenting a check for $4,000 from Dr. Hamad's and $3,000 from Chad's Body and Wrecker Service. And what these two gifts are going to do for Butler County students is that it's going to allow all Butler County students to attend all of the home regular season sporting events for the remainder of the football season, and from what I understand, the basketball season as well. So a huge thank you to these businesses reaching out to make this possible for these students. And, you know, even if you're not here, give these folks a hand. We're really appreciative of all of these folks coming in and helping us out. I think we've actually got some names to go with them, and if I've got that list, I'm going to read it off to say a special thank you to all these folks. From Dr. Hamad's office, we've got Whitley Grubb, Shira Hughes, Carissa McKinney, Tara Hewitt, Jessica Johnson, Kim Drake, Tamara Fleener, Andrea Hampton, Amy Fleener, and Felicia Burden. And then from Chad's office, we've got Chad Johnson, Robin Johnson, and Boss. I don't know who Boss is, but thank you to Boss for that gift to the Butler County Bears. And then here in just a moment, you'll see as well, and we're going to be timing this up with the national anthem in just a moment, so we may have to cut to commercial in the middle of it. The class of 1973 will be here with us tonight, celebrating their 50th class anniversary this weekend. They kind of have this once a Bear, always a Bear celebration going on. Let's see here. They're going to do a special presentation to the class of 1973, and then we will do a national anthem presented by the Butler County NJROTC, as well as a national anthem, which will be sung by the 1973 class, Rocky Little. All right. We got 17 minutes to game time. Jonah, have you had a good week?
You know what? I've had a pretty good week. A lot of golf being played this week.
A lot of golf played this week.
Shout out to Lawson Rice.
Well, how'd he do?
Qualified for the state golf tournament.
What an athlete, man.
I mean, I know, right?
I'm not being facetious or joking about that.
He played his practice round today, and he plays Tuesday at the semi-state is what they call it. So, shout out to Lawson Rice. But yes, great two-sport athlete.
What'd you shoot?
Not good. Okay. I did not play well.
We won't talk about that then. Well, congratulations to Lawson Rice on placing in state. It's a state tournament. Is that what you said?
Yes.
So this is the big one for everything then.
Right.
All right. If you are a fan of golf, make sure. Hey, everybody's a fan of something. Make sure you give a special congratulations to Lawson Rice, and we will be calling his name quite a bit here in about a month and a half as we get ready for basketball season soon, which, you know, depending upon how tonight goes, we may actually talk a little bit about that. All right. So as they make the presentation to the 50th reunion class of 1973, as they make their way out onto the field, see if we can get a little look at them as they're lining up in the south end zone next to the tunnel. And we should have lined them up in the tunnel, had them run out with some cool music.
The way I understand it, they're going to stand there as they run through.
Oh, that's so cool. All right. And the Butler County Band is going to be joining us as well. We got about 15 minutes to kick off. We're going to stay right here until we get to the national anthem, and then we will take a break. And you'll have to forgive me, folks. Mr. Zeke Woodcock over there on the PA has got a better list than I do with all the names on it of everybody that we're congratulating this evening. But I want to give a shout out again. If you've just joined us, welcome. You're listening to Butler County Football Homecoming here, 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ It is Franklin-Simpson coming to town. And we want to give a special shout out to Dr. Hamad's office and Chad's Body Shop and Wrecker Service for sponsoring entry into all of the home regular season sporting events for the Butler County students for the remainder of the year. All right, as we finish up celebrating the class of 1973, we have gone through our Delta Faucet keys to the game. We have given you a little preview of tonight's game. Let's talk about what's coming up for the Bears after tonight so you can just keep this in mind for future reference. We have Franklin-Simpson tonight at home. Next Friday night, we will be away, 7:30 kickoff against Bethlehem up around Bardstown. We'll be bringing you that one on the air as well. And then the next week, I won't be here. Jonah won't be here. Coach Allen won't be here because we aren't playing. October the 6th will be a bye week for the Bears. And then October 13th, we will be away at Adair County. October 20th, home at Glasgow. And then we'll finish up October 27th at home against Ohio County, as we're going to have the national anthem sung here by Miss Rocky Lytle. We're going to take a break. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Wrecker Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour wrecker service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow. For more than 50 years, the Farm Boy has been a staple of the Morgantown community. Not only is it the premier spot for down-home country cooking, but it's the best place to catch up on all the local happenings with good friends and family. Daily specials are always available, including all-you-can-eat Catfish Fridays. If you're looking for the best down-home country-style meal this side of the Green River, visit the Farm Boy today, located at 635 West G.L. Smith Street in Morgantown. The Farm Boy is now open on Sundays from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. It's finally sports season. Time to break out the blankets and stadium seats and head out to support your favorite Butler County Bear. Warren RECC was started right here in South Central Kentucky, and we're still run right here by people you know and trust. That's a cooperative difference. We're proud of our hometown roots, and we're honored to support our local athletes. To learn more about Warren RECC, visit www.wrecc.com. or give us a call at 526-3384.
Jackson Chiropractic is now accepting new patients, offering chiropractic adjustments, dry needling, spinal decompression, and nutritional advice. Dr. Ryan Jackson is here for you, no matter the problem. Jackson Chiropractic now has 2 locations to better serve you. Offices in Bowling Green at Cambridge Square, open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., and right here in Morgantown behind PBI Bank, open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. To schedule your appointment or to find out more, call 270-288-5017 or visit them on the web at jackson-chiro.com.
The weather is perfect to start that new construction project in your backyard. Get all your supplies shopping done with Caneyville Building Supply. They have the best rates on lumber and other supplies to do that project right. They also support the Butler County sports teams. Shop local with friendly folks that can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Cruise on down to Caneyville at 606 East Maple Street for the best prices on lumber in the area. It pays to shop local. Caneyville Builders for all your building needs. Go Bears!
Good evening, folks. Welcome back. Butler County Bears football here on 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ. It's homecoming tonight against the Franklin-Simpson Wildcats. as JROTC has just finished up presenting the colors, and we have just had the singing of the national anthem by the class of 1973 member, Miss Rocky Lytle. We are 10 minutes away as the Bears are getting set to take the field here shortly. Nick Hott and Jonah Swift bringing you this one tonight. How you doing tonight, Jonah?
I'm doing good, Nick. How are you tonight?
I'm here. I'll be all right. How about that?
Hey, nothing like watching some football, though.
Absolutely.
That's always good.
Absolutely. Bears coming into this one off of a 4-game losing streak and finishing up a rough one on the road last week against Hart County. Looking to break that tonight against Franklin-Simpson, who is currently undefeated in our second district matchup. Right now, very odd situation. Everyone in our district except for Adair County is undefeated going into tonight. Hart County is undefeated. Glasgow is undefeated, and Franklin-Simpson is undefeated. So potential for some shakeups tonight as the Bears take on Franklin-Simpson. And I believe that Glasgow and Adair might be playing tonight. I'll have to double check that one. They are. Glasgow and Adair going up against one another. Again, Adair County with 1 loss, 4 wins. So they're 4-1. We are 1-4, and everyone else in the district right now is 5-0, which potential to change tonight on that one. 9 minutes to kickoff. Don't look now, but on the bottom of your screen, just hiding underneath that scoreboard down there, might be Mama Beach Tree. Let's see if we can zoom in on her. There she goes. She'd kill me if she knew I did that just now. But she don't know. Nobody tell her.
It's our secret.
It's all. No, hey, I'm glad nobody else knows but me and you, Jonah. All right. 8:40 on the clock. As the Bears are going to get set to walk out here, they are heading to the tunnel right now to get pumped up, hyped up, and geared up for this game against Franklin-Simpson. It's going to get real loud in here in just a moment, folks.
Very loud.
If you joined us after the break, wanted to give you a little bit of a preview of what the remainder of our season is going to look like for Butler County. So tonight against Franklin-Simpson. Next week we're on the road at Bardstown against Bethlehem High School. And then we'll have a bye week October the 6th, October the 13th, Adair County away. And that will be our last away game of the season. Then we will have Glasgow at home on October the 20th. And October 27th, we will have Ohio County at home. And if you haven't headed this way yet, I would encourage you to park where you can take a bus, because that's about the only way you're going to get up in here tonight.
Might need to hop on the MOGO shuttle.
The MOGO shuttle, yeah, that might be the way to do it. Either that or park over there at IGA and start walking. And if you think I'm joking, you can ask Jonah. I'm not. I had to park down in the ditch there and walk up.
It is packed.
I don't want to have to walk back to my car when this is over.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to have Jonah escort me down there. Make sure I'm safe. All right. The captains are getting ready to go to midfield. Looks like captains tonight will be number 73, Blake Toms. Number 1, Jay Peralta. Number 11, Gage Beasley. And number 8, Garrett Phelps. And we will try to make sure that we bring you the coin toss. Jonah, that's your job. Make sure we look at the coin toss tonight. I always forget that.
I wish I had our percentages on the coin toss, Nick. That's a stat I always love. How many have we won and how many have we lost?
I will say I feel like we have won more than we have lost. I think we've only lost one so far this season.
I think so, too.
We lost the Hart Counties last week.
I think that was the first one. Well, the last game I called, we were undefeated.
Maybe that's what went wrong last week. We just lost the coin toss.
Better win the coin toss right here.
If we win the coin toss tonight, y'all, something's up. All right. I really hope you are here at the game. And I apologize if you're listening to us, because that's just is what it is most of the time. But if you are watching with us tonight, looks like there's a few people on the YouTube, and the Facebook itself has about 12 people on it last I looked. If you're watching with us tonight, give us a shout out. Let us know you're there, and we'll try to give you a shout out on the radio as well. As we are just under 6 minutes here, they're heading to midfield for the coin toss. Coach Embry, Garrett Phelps, Gage Beasley, Jay Peralta, and Blake Toms heading out there for this one. We got Mama Beastry herself, Diane Embry, on the field. Or she be Diane Dyer. Why do I call her Diane Embry? I don't know. That's our brother, John. It's John Embry. Talked to John today. Apparently, he locked somebody in the bathroom at the school.
Did he really?
I don't know what got into John. Somebody wants to talk to him. Might be a good conversation for out on a limb. All right. The white hat there will control the toss. And once he puts it in the air here in a second, he has to preach a sermon first. There's the coin. Flips it over, shows him it has two sides to it. And here it goes. Franklin-Simpson will call it. Did he flip it?
I don't know.
No, it was a pump fake. Here we go. Now he flipped it. And it is. We don't know if it's heads or tails, and folks, we don't get to find out, but we will find out who won. It looks like Franklin-Simpson won. Uh-oh. I see them pointing and saying what they want. We'll see. All right. Here we go. Franklin-Simpson wins the toss. They will defer to the second half. And they will be kicking off from left to right. So your Bears will be moving right to left across your radio dial and your screen to start off this first quarter, which is brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust, which have also brought you the pregame show. And as we've got just a minute left here, we're actually going to take a quick break with 3:50 left. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, folks, welcome back. 2 minutes on the clock as we get ready to get started here against Franklin-Simpson. Bears will receive to start this one as Franklin-Simpson won the toss and elected to defer. You've been listening to the Morgantown Bank and Trust pregame show with your keys to the game brought to you by Delta Faucet Company. And we'll have a few other sponsors we give a shout out to as the night progresses. Particularly Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith, as every time the Bears get a first down, it is sponsored by his office. All right, back deep to receive for the Bears is going to be Gage Beasley, Trevor Joyner, and Jay Peralta. Up front, I'm seeing Maddox Moore, Dakota King, Jet Johnson, Kellen Meredith. Midfield, we've got Tyler, not midfield, middle of the pack here for a squib kick. We've got Tyler Skipworth, Everson Padilla, and Tucker Desjardins. So we're not expecting an onside to start this one off. It doesn't look like. We have had some trouble with that so far this season. Also, I don't know if I called him yet or not, but Maddox Moore is out there up front as well as the Bears get set to receive the kickoff. Kicking for Franklin-Simpson is going to be number 16, Cody Alexander. Alexander comes up to kick. And we're off, folks. He kicks it deep. It's going to be fielded by Gage Beasley at the 5. He's across the 10, breaks across the 20, the 25. He's to the 30 when he is brought down. So a 25-yard return for Gage Beasley will set the Bears up, as it looks like. Did we have a flag down on that one, Joe?
There was a flag down there. I believe it is.
Where's it at?
It was on our sideline, close to where the tackle was made. That's usually probably not very good for us.
So we might be getting a sideline warning here. We will see. And here's the white hat.
No.
Apparently not. This one is going to go against Franklin-Simpson. Personal foul against Franklin-Simpson. Is going to move the Bears up 15 yards to the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Bears, and I'm going to go ahead and call that our first Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith first down of the night, because that's what it did. So here we go, folks. Phelps in a pistol. Beasley in motion. He hands it off to Beasley. He's tackled in the backfield. Flag down in the backfield. That's probably going to be holding. We will see. He is tackled for about a 4-yard loss, but let's see what we get on this flag. Whatever that was happened right in front of the official. And he's pointing over here at Franklin-Simpson, so let's see what we got. Holding against the Bears. Remains first down. That is actually declined, and they're going to accept the outcome of the play, and it's actually going to put us back around the 39.5, so they got an extra half yard out of this one. And a loss of down. 2nd down. Phelps hands it up the middle. No, he keeps it. Gets back to the 40 before he is hit and stood up.
Well, he faked you out, but unfortunately he did not.
He did fake me out. I saw a handoff there to Trevor Joyner. That'll bring up 3rd and 15 for the Bears from the 40-yard line. Now he crossed that 40. Oh well. 11-12 on the clock as Bears kind of in a passing down here. Let's see how this goes. And see how this line looks for a pass now that we've gotten our full line back. Man in motion. He takes it and rolls to the right. Here he goes. Throws it. It's tipped by Franklin-Simpson, and it falls incomplete. That's going to be 4th down and 15 to go from the 40 for the Bears as we bring out the punt unit. Now, with Dylan Hudnall out tonight, punts will be handled by number 12, Kellen Meredith. All right.
This last week's game in terms of playing on the field was down there coaching the Wildcats. Glad to see him out.
Snap is low. Punt is up, though. He's just going to flip the field as it rolls just across the 40 down to the 35 and fallen on by Franklin-Simpson. So a quick 3 and out for the Bears is going to make it 1st and 10 for Franklin-Simpson Wildcats. 10:44 left to go in this one. We are scoreless. If you're just joining us, welcome. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ, as we're bringing you Homecoming 2023. Judging by the number of people in the stands, there's probably not too many of you listening, but if you are, give us a shout out. Let us know you're there. We'll give you a shout out as well. We got Amanda Dockery watching with us, says, "Go Bears." All right, Franklin-Simpson lines up with this one. We got Matthias Dickerson lined up with an empty backfield in the shotgun. He's going to take it. Little option pitch to the right to number 6, who is drugged down. That was Blake McPherson on the run. He is drugged down for a gain of about 2 for Tucker Desjardins. 10.5 coming off the clock now as it brings up 2nd and 9 for Franklin-Simpson. Bears going to have 3 down linemen here. As Reese Philback is going to come in and play some nose tackle for us. Now he's under center with Singleback. Puts a man in motion. Fakes a handoff to him and is going to give it over to number 8. He rolls forward for really no gain. Maybe 1. That was Hayden Satterley, the fullback. And I couldn't tell you who tackled him because there was that many Bears on him. He gained about 2. It's going to make it 3rd and a long 6 for Franklin-Simpson. With 9:30 on the clock. Franklin-Simpson will be looking to convert on this. But Bears defense looking really strong up front. All right, here we go. Dickerson under center. Single back. 2. Puts a man in motion. Gives it off to number 2, Wade Humphrey. Number 12 rather, bursts through the hole. He's across the 30. All he's got left is Kellen Meredith, and he's past him for a touchdown. That was Colin Anderson, the running back, for the touchdown with 9 minutes left. Franklin-Simpson goes up by 6. David Thacker watching with us says, "Go Bears." And with 9:01 left to go, Franklin-Simpson will line up for the point after. A 63-yard touchdown run by number 12, Colin Anderson.
Extra point opportunity is no good.
Kick is up and no good. Going to leave our score 6-0 as you're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South. WLBQ, stay with us.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back, folks, with 9:01 left. Franklin-Simpson coming out to kick this one off to the Bears. Again, back deep to receive is Gage Beasley. And to kick this one will be number 16, Cody Alexander for Franklin-Simpson. After that touchdown by number 12, Colin Anderson, it was a 63-yard touchdown run, and the PAT was no good. The score is currently 6-0, Franklin-Simpson Wildcats over your Butler County Bears. And here comes the kick. It is a deep one. Beasley was standing at the 2 when he caught that. He gets up to the 20 and is brought down. His back foot was on the 2, his front foot was on the 4, and he got moving. But it's going to start at the 20 here for the Bears. So far, 2 penalties in this game. 15 yards for Franklin-Simpson, and the Bears was waved off in favor of a loss of downs after a holding penalty would have backed them up 10. But now it's a fresh set of downs for the Bears. It's going to make it 1st and 10 from the 20 as they are in a tight set here. Single wide out to the right, single halfback lined up in the pistol with Phelps. Puts a man in motion, hands it to Peralta. Hot Wheels makes the corner. No, is brought down, pushed back actually close to the 19. We'll see where they spot this. Jay Peralta for no gain. It's going to make it 2nd and 10 from the 20.
No gain, 2nd down.
You're listening to the Morgantown Bank and Trust first quarter. Nick Hott, Jonah Swift. I'm going to keep asking, are you somehow related to Taylor Swift?
Left cousin.
She's your left cousin.
Yep. Apparently I'll
If you
be
can give me some tickets.
Apparently I'll be related to Travis Kelce here soon.
I've heard this.
That's what
We'll
I've
talk
heard.
more about that here in just a little bit with our celebrity gossip column in a moment. But first, back to football. Phelps in the pistol. Puts Beasley in motion. Hands it off to him on a right side sweep. Again, met at the line for no gain. Man, we're just having trouble crossing the line tonight. 8 minutes on the clock. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 after the no gain by Gage Beasley.
No gain. They'll bring up 3rd down.
All right, if you're watching with us, make sure you let us know so we can let folks know you're watching. We got Amanda Dockery and David Thacker watching with us, both on YouTube, which we greatly appreciate. Kevin Johnson's watching from Barron River Lake, says Go Bears. Crystal Ladon, Odessa Martin, Harold McKee, and 3rd and 10, Phelps. Low snap, he picks it up, rolls left. He's got pursuit. He's going to keep it and run out of bounds for a gain of maybe 2. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Bears. Crystal Ladon watching with us. Kenny Johnson, Tim S. Mars, Tim Justice, Kevin Johnson, Tabitha Beasley, and Tracy Thornton. Everybody says, Go Bears.
It seems like, though, this is the thing, Tyler. They just don't have too many numbers. So you're going to see a lot of them.
All right. Punt formation. Kellen Meredith back to punt this one. After the last one was a low snap, we'll see how this one goes. This one is perfect. He gets it, fields it. Punt pretty high. It drops right at the 48 and takes a Butler County bounce all the way to the Wildcat 44. And with 7:07 on the clock, Wildcats are going to take over on this one. We had them on 3rd and long, and then they broke free for a 63-yard touchdown run on their last drive. We want to see if we can do a little bit better than that this time. Your defensive front, Xander Stokes, Reese Philback, and Blake Toms are going to be your down linemen. Working those defensive ends is going to be Heath Cheney and Tucker Desjardins. I see Jay Peralta, Trevor Joyner, Gage Beasley, Phelps, and we'll name a few others here in a minute. In the spread now. Empty backfield. He puts a man in motion. Takes it, throws it downfield to the Bear 44. It is brought down by number 15, Brevin Scott. Pass was contended there by Garrett Phelps.
I was about to say that was a case of good defense, better offense.
Well, they both got their hands on it at the same time, and you know, you've heard that phrase, tie goes to the runner. In this case, the tie goes to the receiver as Garrett Phelps isn't able to wrestle it out of the hands of number 15, Brevin Scott. Bear in mind, they've only passed the ball 10 times this season, so that'll make their 11th pass. All right, single back, offset to the right. He's in the shotgun, puts a man in motion. He takes the snap, rolls to his left. He's looking downfield again. He's hit as he throws. It is over the head of Brady Delk. Clean defense by Garrett Phelps, just overthrown. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the Bear 43. 6:35 on the clock. Clock is stopped now after that incomplete pass by Matthias Dickerson. And they're going to bring back number 8 and number 6, Hayden Scatterly and Blake McPherson. So I would fully expect them to keep this one on the ground. Matthias looked like he was having some trouble rolling out there. Probably not as comfortable with the pass as they've only thrown it a few times this season. He's under center now. Dickerson with the fullback lined up behind him. And this play is blown dead. We're going to have offsides against the Bears.
Offside against Butler County.
That's going to back it up to the Bear 38. It's going to be 2nd and 5 now. 6:34 left. Now, don't nobody go tell that man in black and white down there, but he only walked that ball 4 yards. And we're going to be on the Bear 39 now. All right. Don't tell him. I hope he's not listening.
He's got a little AirPod in down there listening to us.
He might. I don't know. 6.5 left to go. 6-0 Franklin-Simpson. Under center with a fullback, a running back, and a squad on the right. He's going to do a quick pitch over here to number 12, who is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. That was Colin Anderson. We knew he was going there again because that was the 63-yard touchdown run earlier. But Anderson heads back to the sideline with nothing on that one. Third and actually a loss of 1, so 3rd and 6 for the Bears. And if you are in the stands and listening, now is the time to make noise, folks. 3rd and 6. Nope, they gave him a yellow. What are they doing? They moved it again.
He heard
me. That's what happened. He heard what I said. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, Dickerson under center. Puts a man in motion. Hands it off up the middle. He finds a gap for the first down, but not much more as he rolls his way forward to the 30. That's number 6, Blake McPherson, sophomore running back for Franklin-Simpson. One of the things I want to point out, folks, I don't know if you can see it that well from here. If you look across the field at the number of white jerseys versus the number of blue jerseys we've got sitting over here, one of the big challenges for the Bears this season is a lot of these teams we're playing are just bigger than us. And I don't mean in size, I mean in number. We've got a smaller football team than a lot of the schools that we play, even though our school is about the same size as theirs. And that may play a factor as we roll deeper into this one. But it's going to be 1st and 10 under center. Dickerson has it. He's going to hand it off up the middle to number 8. No, he faked it and give it outside the number 5 on the left. He rolls forward for about 7. He kept it. Matthias Dickerson on that run.
And another thing about the numbers game,
yes.
We took them to 3rd down earlier, which most people would consider a good thing. But we take them to 3rd down, 3 times every drive.
We do.
We're going to be fatigued later
we
in this
are,
game.
And I don't know if you notice it, but on 3rd down, they switch personnel and they get some fresh legs in there.
Whoa.
Number 10 takes it, rolls to the right, double pass, well overthrown by number 10, Brady Delk, sophomore running back. That's going to bring up, as we just mentioned, 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd and about 3 for Franklin-Simpson. And I fully expect to see a few different jerseys swap out here on Franklin-Simpson's side. They do swap one. Going to bring in Wade Humphrey for Brevin Scott, who is in the end zone trying to catch that overthrown ball by Brady Delk. 3rd and short now. 4:49 left. They are on about the 22 as Dickerson is under center. He puts a man in motion. Handoff to the fullback up the middle. He's got a first down and he's pushed further. And he just found a lane and laid into it there. Very lucky we did not get some unnecessary roughness over here.
Some extracurricular activity over there too.
As they roll forward now at the 16, they swap their personnel out. There it is again. That run was number 8, Hayden Satterley, the fullback senior. With 4:25 left. Bears have only had 2 possessions here. But I will say Franklin-Simpson has really controlled this quarter on the clock. Dickerson under center in the spread. He puts a man in motion. Hands it off to number 11. He's got the corner and is pushed out of bounds right around the first down marker. That was Hunter Jones, a senior running back. They've got an entire stable of running backs over there. They're just going to keep throwing at us here. And that's going to bring up 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Butler County. We're going to take one as well. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family.
Welcome back, folks. 4:04 left in the quarter. Timeout taken by Butler County. And as we come out of the timeout, Franklin-Simpson is knocking on the door of the end zone again here as they are 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. As they break the huddle, Dickerson under center. Hand it off. Again to the second man, Hayden Satterley, fullback. He rolls across for a touchdown.
I mean, Nick, I'm pretty sure they faked that handoff to at least 4 people. I mean,
It felt like it. I will say they faked most of the defense out there as we all keyed on the first handoff and on the fake. That's going to bring up the point after, and they're going to go for 2. They throw it, and they get 2 out of it. It's going to make it 14-0 Franklin-Simpson. Stay with us. You listen to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Parkway Cars and Tires is your low-priced leader in this area. If you find a better price, let us know, and we'll beat it. That's simple. Our over 30 years of experience and multiple distributors allow us to be your #1 tire store in the area. We always give free rotation and balancing on every purchase. Not only tires, but we do brakes, alignments, and much more for all your service needs. As always, honesty is our policy. Schedule an appointment at 270-526-5732. Thank you, and God bless.
Welcome to homecoming here in Morgantown at Butler County High School. Butler County down by 14 against the Franklin-Simpson Wildcats. Franklin-Simpson runs one in and then puts up 2 points after. And that brings up the kickoff by number 16, Cody Alexander. Is that a 6 or an 8?
Where?
On the kicker. We're going to roll with it. Gage Beasley back deep to receive this one. And it's heading his way. He fields it at the 6. Makes his way to the 20 and gets stacked up by a pack of Wildcats. 14-yard return for Gage Beasley. Butler County will be 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. With 3:51 left in the first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. We mentioned earlier tonight, basketball season not far away. Probably give you a little preview of that during halftime. But for now, the Bears are going to line up. Phelps in the shotgun. Got Trevor Joyner in the backfield with him. Puts Beasley in motion. Fakes the handoff to Beasley. He's going to keep it. Gets to the line of scrimmage and is brought down by the Wildcats.
Number 8, Phelps on the keeper. No gain on the play.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 after no gain. 3:30 on the clock. We've got a capacity crowd in here tonight for homecoming. And Franklin-Simpson is no slouch. They brought quite a few with him as well. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Bears in the shotgun, tight set. Puts Padilla, it's a double handoff, the scissors play.
Ball came out there for a second.
Ball did come out. Gage Beasley on the run. So
Looks like there was a fumble on the play. Recovered by Franklin-Simpson.
Franklin-Simpson recovers the fumble by Gage Beasley. Jay Peralta took the first pitch and pitched it off to Gage Beasley. It didn't even look like much of a fumble, but it is. Recovered by Franklin-Simpson. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for them from this 15-yard line. 3 minutes on the clock. 14-0 Franklin-Simpson as they are starting this drive in scoring distance. All right. They go up the middle to Alford.
33, Alford, tackled by number 60, Hargrove.
Gain of about 6. It's going to put him down at the 9-yard line. So 2nd and 4. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4 from the 10-yard line. 2:35 on the clock. Under center for Dickerson. Puts a man in motion. Satterley runs left. He's got it for a touchdown. So Satterley, he'll pick up a touchdown as they get ready to get set for the point after. It's 20-0, Franklin-Simpson Wildcats over your Butler County Bears. Minute 55 left to go in the first quarter. Brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. In to kick it is number 16, Cody Alexander. And here's the snap, the hold, the kick is good. It's going to be 21-0, Franklin-Simpson. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
The Essentials Insurance Group supports our local Butler County student athletes and offers some of the most affordable coverage for life, health, Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage plans, Part D plans, long-term care, cancer, short-term disability, long-term disability, dental, and vision. Call 270-999-1609 today for a free quote, or stop by and see Gina Tynes, Robin Adcock, or Melissa Johnson at their offices located at 115 North Main Street in Morgantown. The Essentials Insurance Group. We protect what matters most. Go Bears.
Welcome back, folks. Franklin-Simpson to kick off to Butler County after that touchdown, and point after makes it 21-0 here at homecoming against the Bears. And Jonah, sometimes all you can say is, sometimes it be like that.
It do be being like that sometimes.
It do be being like that. Franklin-Simpson in to kick this one off to the Bears. It is up. Kick is deep. Going to be fielded by Gage Beasley around the 17. Best chance he's had so far tonight to return one. And he makes his way up to the 29-yard line. As there appeared to be some extracurricular activity after this one, it is ended with no flag, and we will move on quickly. Minute 48 left in the first quarter. Brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line as the Bears bring it to the huddle. And we will get cracking. Phelps, single back in the backfield. Trevor Joyner, the fullback, back there with him. He's got 2 wide outs to his left, 2 wide outs to his right. And the line gets set. Both tackles up in a 2-point. As we're in a big pass to Everson Padilla, goes over his head. That was very clear telegraphing that this was going to be a pass play by the offensive line. When you see him go up, Jonah, in a 2-point stance and get ready to get their hands in front of him instead of out wide, you know those tackles are going to be looking to make some space and create that pocket. Here we go, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Two tight ends set this time. Single wide out to the left, single wide out to the right, 1 man in the backfield, a little bit of pro set. Phelps takes it back, rolls to his left as he's got pursuit. Gets across the 35, takes on a defender at the 49 where he steps out of bounds. He laid one on number 11, Hunter Jones, defensive back. But not before he gains enough for a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, Bobby Smith, first down. Minute 32 on the clock. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Bears going to break the huddle here. Looks like the same formation. 2 tight end set, 2 wide outs. A little bit of pro set action. Oh, they jumped, and that's going to be offsides against Franklin-Simpson. The hard count on 1st down, where you don't expect it. It's going to give Bears a free 5 all the way up to the 44, as long as the zebra can count. There it goes, 44-yard line. Minute 11 left. I've heard of chickens that can count. I didn't ever know it was zebra to count. But that one can. Sometimes. In basketball, not so well. 1st and 5 for the Bears from the 44-yard line after the penalty. Phelps takes the snap, drops back, screen pass to Trevor Joyner, who is flipped and gets back to line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1.
That was one of those tackles, Nick, where you hear the oofs, the oohs, whatever onomatopoeias you want to call it.
Yeah, the ooh hit.
He got up though.
He's under a minute now. There's Trevor Joyner. He's back up, no problem. Just got put up something over tea kettle, and he's back up on his feet as we are 2nd and 6 from the 44-yard line. Bears looking to get to the 49 to get a 1st down. 30 seconds left. This might be our last play of the quarter. Phelps puts Beasley in motion. Fakes the handoff to Beasley, gives it to Joyner. He's across, up the middle. Gets to the 47. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Bears. With 15 seconds left to go, we're probably going to let this one go and flip this field. Yep. And we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. Listen to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back, folks. 12 minutes on the clock here in the 2nd quarter, brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service, who we want to give a special shout out and thank you to, as well as Dr. Hamad's office, for sponsoring entry into all the home regular season sporting events for Butler County students for the remainder of the year. So Butler County students, it's only going to be $1 for you to get into the rest of the football games this season, and $1 per basketball game. And I'm going to put a challenge out there to any local business who's going to pick up that last $1. And let's make it free. Huh? Do what?
You're just saying though.
No, somebody pick up that $1. Come on. Here we go. Bears at the line. And here comes Mama Beach Tree. All right, handoff to Joyner. No gain. He's going to have a loss of that one, actually. And Wildcats just make their way into the backfield. It's going to bring up 4th down for Butler County with 4 yards to go. Y'all, I really hope nobody told her that we zoomed in on her on
I
the
thought
field.
that's when she was coming up.
I figured that's when she was coming up here to yank me out this window. All right. Bears get set here for this one. And it looks like we're going to go for it as Phelps is still in. Would not surprise me to go with the hard count again. They are at the 45-yard line looking to get across to the 51. And here we go. It is a hard count, but they did not bite. Snaps. Takes it. Good penetration by Franklin-Simpson. Flushes him from the pocket. He throws it forward to Gage Beasley on the sideline. He gets down to the 30. 1st down for the Bears. Brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith.
That woke up this big crowd.
Heck, that woke me up.
It did.
Beasley was alone on the sidelines. And that little catch on a safety valve play gets him across for a first down.
Great play there by Garrett Phelps. Patiently waiting, knew he had to get that first down and just wait till the last second. And get
Best field position for the Bears tonight. Phelps takes the handoff. Oh, it's bobbled by Gage Beasley, but he's got it across the 20. And he's brought down around the 16-yard line. We will see where they mark it. It don't really matter where they mark it because it's a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith first down. If I could push the right button on this screen. Here we go. All right. Bears waking it up here. Down 21. Looking to close that gap a little bit. You got Joyner in the backfield. He's lined up in the pistol. Wide out to his right and wide out to his left. Two tight ends. Hands it, fakes the handoff to Joyner. He's looking for somebody downfield, and he's brought down in the backfield, but we've got two flags back here. That's going to be holding most likely against the Bears. Let's see. They spot the ball at the 30. Holding against the Bears is declined, and they will take the loss of down. So after a loss of 13 on that one, it's going to bring up 2nd and 23. 21-0 with 9:40 left on the clock. Phelps, two wide outs to his left, two to his right. Single back. He looks to Jay Peralta. Pass is caught. Still going to be 3rd and long after about a 7-yard gain on that one. Marks him down at the 28-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down for the Bears.
And don't look now, but they're just letting anybody in this press box tonight.
This is the Love Doctor.
Yes, it is. He's in the house. Brady Jones here with us this evening. We'll have to get him a headset here in a minute. Phelps takes the snap, drops back. Over to Jay Peralta again. Really the same play, but ball goes through Peralta's hands. That's going to bring up 4th and forever. They're going to have to get this one halfway to Bowling Green to get it across the first down marker. As we have a special guest joining us tonight, Brady Jones is in the house. How you doing tonight, Brady?
You know, I'm doing pretty good, Nick. How are you?
Oh, I'm here.
You're here.
We're 8:42 left in the Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service second quarter as the Bears come back to the line to go for it on 4th and super long. 4th and about 20, we'll call it. Phelps takes the snap. He's flushed. He's going to have to get rid of it. He does. He's chased all the way to the sideline, and Bears are calling for roughing the passer. There's a little
late hit there, but
little extra. No call. It's going to be turnover on downs as they give it over to Franklin-Simpson. 21-0 Franklin-Simpson. So, Brady, how is college?
College is fantastic, Nick. And
that means he's having too much fun, Jason.
No, I'm not having too much fun. Dad tells me, he says, son, have fun, but don't have too much fun. It's just not good.
Don't have that fun that smells funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? I understand.
People pretend like that doesn't exist. I know better. Come on, Brady.
It's college, Nick.
Oh.
I'm not oblivious.
We got a timeout here on the field. Not sure by who. I believe it's Butler County. It's going to be 8:34 on the clock when Franklin-Simpson takes this one over. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. So you do have class on Fridays?
I do not have class on Fridays or Mondays.
isn't that just convenient?
So
I know it.
you get 4-day weekends every week is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's what you're hearing. No, I've got 3 pretty hardcore days of class, but
Sounds like you need a job.
thanks, Nick.
You're welcome. I'll bet you could be convinced to maybe put on a headset every Friday night and call some football with us.
You know, I don't know if you could convince me of that. You could definitely convince me to cover some Bears basketball.
And we have brought it up a couple times tonight. We are going to talk about Bears basketball on the broadcast this evening, probably during halftime. But right now, timeout's over. We're going to get back to football here. All right, Franklin-Simpson. He's going to come to the line after the referee here is giving some special instructions to Reese Philback, which I don't quite understand. I don't know. Who knows what they're talking about down there. All right, Reese Philback lined up at nose tackle. 3 wideouts to the right. Dickerson, little tunnel screen. He's across the 40 to about the 47 before he is brought down. That was number 10, Brady Delton, sophomore running back, who lined up in the slot and took a little tunnel screen. 1st and 10, Franklin-Simpson.
Why didn't you ever get on the football field, Brady?
Why did I never get on the football field? Football was actually the one sport that I did not play at some point in my youth.
It's one of the only sports I played in my youth, and I have paid for it my entire life. As he's under center, puts a man in motion, but I wouldn't trade it for nothing. He looks downfield to Delk again in the open field across the 20. He's brought down by Kellen Meredith with a touchdown saving tackle at the 5-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 6. Football's fun. Come on now. So what sports did you play?
Nick, at some point I played baseball, basketball, golf. I didn't officially play soccer, but I was known to get in the occasional pickup soccer game. Did tennis for a little while.
So you didn't play football or football?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's a good play on words there.
Like that. 8:08 left on the clock. Dickerson under center. Puts a man in motion. Takes a snap. Pitch to the outside. He's met in the backfield by Beasley, but he shakes him and gets into the end zone for 6.
Give him 6. He's got the touchdown. Wildcat.
Somebody's going to tell this Franklin-Simpson guy to quiet down over here. (27-0) Franklin-Simpson. All right, they got to tell these guys next to us. Nobody's allowed to be louder than me up here. All right, they're lined up for the point after attempt. That's number 16 again to kick this one. Corey Alexander. He's going to make the snap. Maybe. There it goes. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And it is in. Well, one of them said it was in. The other checked his watch. It's 28-0. Bears down at home. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family.
Welcome back, folks. 28-0 as the Bears take a slow walk back to receive this kick. 7:57 left on the clock here in the second quarter. Stay tuned for halftime. We're going to bring you a preview of some of the schedule and some of the key players for the Butler County basketball season, which is coming up soon. All right. Back deep to receive is Gage Beasley. He's in the part of the field I can see now, so we might be able to call this game a little bit better. All right. Cody Alexander in to kick this one to the Bears. Something going on out there with number 11 from Franklin-Simpson. Let's check on him. All right, kick is off. It's up. Fielded. His back foot was on the 5. He gets across the 20 to, almost the 25, but then he is just swooped in and swooped across. And he's going to field this one around. They're going to mark him down around the 23. First and 10 for the Bears. Now you're going to school in Nashville, is that correct?
Yes, Nick, that is correct.
Jonah, you're a senior this year.
I am.
You going to be joining him next year, or are you going to be going somewhere else?
He really wants me to, but I don't know about it.
I wouldn't know about that either.
Nashville's a long way away. How's that commute?
Well, it doesn't seem like it's that bad if you only got to be there 3 days a week.
That's true. That's true.
The commute is actually not that bad if you leave at the right time.
Yeah, I was going to say, it depends on what time you're on the road.
It doubles in time if you do not.
Phelps in the shotgun, handoff to Gage Beasley. He's met immediately in the backfield and is brought down for a loss. Loss of about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 14-yard line. Correction, 17-yard line. If they put numbers on all of them, this would be a lot easier for me, y'all. I'm from Arkansas. I got to use like fingers and toes in between the yard lines to figure out where they're at.
That Arkansas math that we talk so much about.
It's okay. We think one of the refs is using that Arkansas math tonight, too. It's okay.
Pretty sure.
It worked in our favor. Nobody tell him. 7-10 on the clock. Phelps in the shotgun. 2nd and long from the 17-yard line. He's going to take the snap. Drop back. In pursuit. Flag down. He's down the sideline, though, before he is hit hard out of bounds. That should have been a flag. He's brought down at the 34. Phelps is up. He's back up and headed. Whew, you saw Coach Embry and Noel Belcher starting to walk out onto the field. And there, I got real nervous there. Phelps is heading to the sideline to get the play call from Coach Embry. And after that flag, I imagine we're going to be backing up another 10 yards. Holding against the Bears.
Holding against the Bears.
Seems to be a common factor tonight.
Well, when they're rushing 2 to 3 defensive backs and getting that much penetration, and when you're an offensive tackle and you realize your quarterback is set up looking across the right side of the field and you're watching his left side, you're really starting to make sure he doesn't get hit, even if that means wrapping his jersey up. A holding call would have saved Aaron Rodgers' career this season. Just throwing that out there. 6:51 on the clock. 28-0. It's going to be 2nd down. And I couldn't even tell you how many yards it is. About 30. All right, Phelps. Getting them set here. They're flipping the field. They're going to go trips right, single back, or single wide out to the left. Single back lined up behind him. He's going to drop back. Good cut block there on the right side. As it's thrown for a pick. He didn't see the defender underneath. Lane Alford picks it up. Goes across the field. He's ripped down out of bounds inside the 5. And that's going to be Franklin-Simpson's football inside the Bears 5 with 6:34 left to go. 28-0 Franklin-Simpson. Well,
it's not usually what you want to see.
They line up now. Oh, looks like they're going to try to go for 2. No, correction. They didn't get the touchdown yet. I apologize. They're first and goal from inside the 5. They're going to hand off up the middle. Touchdown. That was Alford on the pick and Alford on the touchdown. Number 33, the junior, picks up 6. 6:28 left to go. 34-0. Now, Very important here. The way this will work, folks. 6:28 left to go in the second quarter. If the score goes to 36 points of a deficit, which it looks like they're trying to make happen, and they do, we should now have a running clock. 2-point conversion is good by Dickerson. And we'll talk a little bit about what that running clock situation looks like here in just a moment. Stay with us. Listen to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
The weather is perfect to start that new construction project in your backyard. Get all your supplies shopping done with Caneyville Building Supply. They have the best rates on lumber and other supplies to do that project right. They also support the Butler County sports teams. Shop local with friendly folks that can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Cruise on down to Caneyville at 606 East Maple Street for the best prices on lumber in the area. It pays to shop local. Caneyville Builders for all your building needs. Go Bears!
This is the Love Doctor.
That still exists.
It's never going away. 6:28 on the clock here. At homecoming, it's 36-0 Franklin-Simpson against your Bears. With a 36-point deficit, we will enter a running clock situation. And the clock will only stop for the remainder of this game for timeouts or injuries. Once it gets going here. Even if the score deficit is closed by the Bears, let's say we score here, the clock will continue to run. All right. Alexander in to kick this one for the Bears. Beasley back deep to receive. And this kick is up. And here we go. Beasley picks it up around the 8. Across the 20. Shakes a man. Breaks across the 25 and is brought down. Butler County will be first and 10. Was that Beasley or Peralta? Was that Jay Peralta running that one? Did I miss that number?
Based on the direction that Gage Beasley was walking, I would assume that was Jay Peralta who returned that.
Okay. Correction. On that return to the 25-yard line, it was Jay Peralta.
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. He's ran a couple tonight. See if he can get one now as he's lined up in the slot on the left side. The split wideouts, 2 and 2, single running back. It's Trevor Joyner in the backfield. 5:30 on the clock now. Phelps looks to Gage Beasley, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's going to be enough for Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith. First down.
At the 35-yard line. And that's good for a Butler County.
5:12 in the second quarter, brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service.
Bless you.
Yeah, we ain't starting that cowbell mess, are we? It's like McLean County. Put that up.
Was McLean County on the schedule this year?
No.
I
I know. I'm so upset right now. All right. Phelps in the backfield. 4:50 on the clock now. Takes the snap. Rolls straight back. Goes deep down the sideline to Gage Beasley. Overthrown, but he was step for step with the defender. And really, he could have been playing defense himself on that one. As the Bears return now for 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Yeah, we aren't going to be heading down to McLean County anymore now that we moved up to a new district.
Well, Nick, as glad as you are that you don't have to make that trip, there's a few people there that are equally as glad that they won't be seeing you this year.
I know. They're good rock chunkers, though, I'll tell you that.
They
got me with one through the window one time. That's a funny story for another night. I also know a funny story about a refrigerator in McLean County, but I ain't going to talk about that. 4 minutes on the clock.
That was the same thing.
That was a different night. That was a year apart. 4 minutes on the clock, 36 seconds. 36-0, Franklin-Simpson in the lead. 2nd and 10. Phelps drops back. Better protection this time, but man gets by him. Will they not blow the whistle? Finally, after he loses maybe 15 yards is where he's brought down at the 15-yard line, but they should have blown that whistle when he stood up. He's going to be down at the 22, where they should have blown the whistle. It's going to be 3rd and 23. With 3:15 left to go. Bears will have to make up quite a bit of field position here. Not impossible. We've done it once already tonight. Gage Beasley ran one down the sideline. Quite a few yards after the catch for him as he moves to the opposite side of the field. On this side, we got Jay Peralta and I believe Kellen Meredith. So takes the snap, drops back. Phelps is looking to his right. Loses a guy and steps out of bounds. Gets pushed anyway and no call.
They tried to draw the late hit there, but they just didn't call it.
No. And we're under 2:40 now. Clock is continuing to run even though he ran out of bounds because we are in a running clock situation here. 4th down and 23 yards to go as the Bears get set to punt. Kellen Meredith in to punt this one as Dylan Hudnall is out tonight. All right. Very low snap. Gets the punt off. It rolls to the 50, across to the 47. Whew. Very lucky that that one got airborne. Everson Padilla downs it. Franklin-Simpson takes over at their own 47, minute 50 on the clock. With that, 3 and out. Bears still scoreless in this one. Franklin-Simpson with 36. We can also see number 24, Lonnie Phelps, on the sidelines tonight. He is also out, as well as Dylan Hudnall and number 18, Will Amos. All right, Dickerson brings the play back in. Under center. Minute 15. Puts number 12 in motion, takes the snap and handoff to number 8, Hayden Satterley, still on his feet. Finally brought down at the 43-yard line as he crosses the 50. Very close to a first down. They spot this one just shy of the first down. It's going to be 2nd and 1. 50 seconds. It's going to be at the 44 is where they'll mark it. Franklin-Simpson back on the ball. He's in the shotgun. Empty backfield, puts a man in motion, takes a snap, rolls to his right, little pitch to the outside of number 6. He's got the corner. He's going to take it down the sideline before he's finally hit after crossing the 30. There's number 6, Blake McPherson, sophomore running back. He's already got 1 touchdown tonight. With 15 seconds left in the half, that is probably going to do it for this one. All right. When we come back, be the halftime show here in Morgantown. And if you are listening with us, make sure you stay tuned because we're going to talk a little bit of basketball action. Nick Hott, Jonah Swift, and the Love Doctor himself, Brady Jones, bringing you this one. It's 36-0 Franklin-Simpson at the half. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star. It's finally sports season. Time to break out the blankets and stadium seats and head out to support your favorite Butler County Bear. Warren RECC was started right here in South Central Kentucky, and we're still run right here by people you know and trust. That's a cooperative difference. We're proud of our hometown roots, and we're honored to support our local athletes. To learn more about Warren RECC, visit www.wrecc.com. or give us a call at 526-3384.
Jackson Chiropractic is now accepting new patients, offering chiropractic adjustments, dry needling, spinal decompression, and nutritional advice. Dr. Ryan Jackson is here for you, no matter the problem. Jackson Chiropractic now has 2 locations to better serve you. Offices in Bowling Green at Cambridge Square, open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., and right here in Morgantown behind PBI Bank, open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. To schedule your appointment or to find out more, call 270-288-5017 or visit them on the web at jackson-chiro.com.
Delta Faucet Company of Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. The weather is perfect to start that new construction project in your backyard. Get all your supplies shopping done with Caneyville Building Supply. They have the best rates on lumber and other supplies to do that project right. They also support the Butler County sports teams. Shop local with friendly folks that can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Cruise on down to Caneyville at 606 East Maple Street for the best prices on lumber in the area. It pays to shop local. Caneyville Builders for all your building needs. Go Bears!
Hawker Insurance is a proud supporter of our Butler County sports programs. Since our early beginnings in 1926, Hawker Family Insurance has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Our basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the Hawker family difference of quality insurance protection. Give us a call at 526-3851 or stop by our offices at 115 North Main Street here in Morgantown. Go Big Blue.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional, professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Essentials Insurance Group supports our local Butler County student athletes and offers some of the most affordable coverage for life, health, Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage plans, Part D plans, long-term care, cancer, short-term disability, long-term disability, dental, and vision. Call 270-999-1609 today for a free quote, or stop by and see Gina Tynes, Robin Adcock, or Melissa Johnson at their offices located at 115 North Main Street in Morgantown. The Essentials Insurance Group. We protect what matters most. Go Bears.
When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again. Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family. Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star. It's finally sports season. Time to break out the blankets and stadium seats and head out to support your favorite Butler County Bear. Warren RECC was started right here in South Central Kentucky, and we're still run right here by people you know and trust. That's a cooperative difference. We're proud of our hometown roots, and we're honored to support our local athletes. To learn more about Warren RECC, visit www.wrecc.com. or give us a call at 526-3384.
Jackson Chiropractic is now accepting new patients, offering chiropractic adjustments, dry needling, spinal decompression, and nutritional advice. Dr. Ryan Jackson is here for you, no matter the problem. Jackson Chiropractic now has 2 locations to better serve you. Offices in Bowling Green at Cambridge Square, open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., and right here in Morgantown behind PBI Bank, open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. To schedule your appointment or to find out more, call 270-288-5017 or visit them on the web at jackson-chiro.com.
Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. The weather is perfect to start that new construction project in your backyard. Get all your supplies shopping done with Caneyville Building Supply. They have the best rates on lumber and other supplies to do that project right. They also support the Butler County sports teams. Shop local with friendly folks that can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Cruise on down to Caneyville at 606 East Maple Street for the best prices on lumber in the area. It pays to shop local. Caneyville Builders for all your building needs. Go Bears!
Hawker Insurance is a proud supporter of our Butler County sports programs. Since our early beginnings in 1926, Hawker Family Insurance has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Our basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the Hawker family difference of quality insurance protection. Give us a call at 526-3851 or stop by our offices at 115 North Main Street here in Morgantown. Go Big Blue.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Essentials Insurance Group supports our local Butler County student athletes and offers some of the most affordable coverage for life, health, Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage plans, Part D plans, long-term care, cancer, short-term disability, long-term disability, dental, and vision. Call 270-999-1609 today for a free quote, or stop by and see Gina Tynes, Robin Adcock, or Melissa Johnson at their offices located at 115 North Main Street in Morgantown. The Essentials Insurance Group. We protect what matters most. Go Bears.
When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again. Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family. Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star. It's finally sports season. Time to break out the blankets and stadium seats and head out to support your favorite Butler County Bear. Warren RECC was started right here in South Central Kentucky, and we're still run right here by people you know and trust. That's a cooperative difference. We're proud of our hometown roots, and we're honored to support our local athletes. To learn more about Warren RECC, visit www.wrecc.com. or give us a call at 526-3384.
Jackson Chiropractic is now accepting new patients, offering chiropractic adjustments, dry needling, spinal decompression, and nutritional advice. Dr. Ryan Jackson is here for you, no matter the problem. Jackson Chiropractic now has 2 locations to better serve you. Offices in Bowling Green at Cambridge Square, open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., and right here in Morgantown behind PBI Bank, open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. To schedule your appointment or to find out more, call 270-288-5017 or visit them on the web at jackson-chiro.com.
Delta Faucet Company of Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. The weather is perfect to start that new construction project in your backyard. Get all your supplies shopping done with Caneyville Building Supply. They have the best rates on lumber and other supplies to do that project right. They also support the Butler County sports teams. Shop local with friendly folks that can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Cruise on down to Caneyville at 606 East Maple Street for the best prices on lumber in the area. It pays to shop local. Caneyville Builders for all your building needs. Go Bears! Parkway Cars and Tires is your low-price leader in this area. If you find a better price, let us know, and we'll beat it. That's simple. Our over 30 years of experience and multiple distributors allow us to be your #1 tire store in the area. We always give free rotation and balancing on every purchase. Not only tires, but we do brakes, alignments, and much more for all your service needs. As always, honesty is our policy. Schedule an appointment at 270-526-5732. Thank you, and God bless.
Good evening, folks. 36-0 at the half here at homecoming. Franklin-Simpson coming to town ahead against the Butler County Bears. Nick Hott, Jonas Swift, and Brady Jones, the WLBQ Brain Trust, bringing you this one tonight. And we've said a couple times tonight we're going to talk about some basketball, so let's go ahead and get into it. Coming back this season for the Bears, we're going to have Ty Price, Lawson Rice, and I'm sure several more. But, I tracked Ty Price a little bit this summer. Went down to Tennessee and played some summer ball in a program down there and was averaging over 33 points per game. So, fully expect us to have a great season of basketball. And we're going to start off our season at home against South Warren on November the 27th. So we are not playing around, folks. We're coming out early, going to take this on. Then we'll go to Marshall County Hoop Fest November 30 and the Jersey Mike's Classic at Great Crossing and play Christian County on December the 2nd. Then we'll have some of our regular contenders coming to see us, Owensboro Catholic, Trinity Whitesville, Breck, Russellville. But then December 16th through the 21st, the Bears will be going to Evansville, Indiana for the Boss Winter Classic. And then we have been entered this season into the King of the Bluegrass basketball tournament at Fairdale. Right now, four TBA games back-to-back from December 16th to December 21st. It's going to be a little bit of a Christmas classic there. And then coming back out of that, we will head back up to Owensboro for the Independence Bank Classic on the 29th and the 30th. We'll go to Mustang Madness against St. X at McCracken County on January the 6th. Then we'll be home again with Greenwood and Grayson. And then at Greenwood, we will play Christ Presbyterian Academy from Nashville, Tennessee in the Toyota of Bowling Green Classic. So, folks, I haven't even gotten done with all the tournaments we're doing this season, but between tournaments and special exhibition games, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different times that the Bears will either be at a tournament or in some sort of exhibition, which includes the Hebrews Classic here at home against Henderson County on February 17th. So make your Valentine's Day plans early for that one.
The Love Doctor.
That's right. The Love Doctor will hook you up.
This is the Love Doctor.
For the Hebrews Classic. And then guess who we end our regular season with, folks?
I'm going to say, now this is just a bold guess. I'm going to say it's your favorite place, Nick.
We are going on the road to McLean County, February 20th.
Can't wait.
I'm going to tell you right now, unless for some reason I am dead or don't live here anymore, I'm going to McLean County. So if you're from McLean County listening, I'm heading your way February 20th.
He said, I'm coming.
I'm coming.
He's the bald one. If you see hair, don't aim for us.
I've been over there before. Their basketball fans ain't no nicer than their football fans.
That's why I said that.
All right. We'll bring you some more of that update for basketball throughout the rest of this season. For the rest of tonight, though, it's going to be kind of a short half. We got a minute and a half before we start the third quarter, but we will start the third quarter with a running clock here in Morgantown against Franklin-Simpson as the score is currently 36-0. Anytime we cross 36-0 or a 36-point deficit, rather, in a KHS AA sporting event between two teams, golf doesn't count, gentlemen. It will be a running clock for the remainder of the contest.
They usually don't do running clocks in golf.
Do you do a clock in golf?
No.
Is there a time limit?
There
should be.
They should have put one on
They
Brady.
should put one of them clocks out there like when you're playing chess, so you have to go ahead and go.
I tell you this much, Nick. The clock
Chess,
is the
golf,
sun.
that's about the same thing, isn't it?
What?
Nothing. You said the clock is what?
The clock is the sun. Sun goes down, you're done. And I've had that happen to me before.
Brady lost to that clock a few times in his career.
That I believe. Want to give a special shout out and congratulations to Lawson Rice for entering the state tournament in golf. What did he shoot again?
He shot a 77 at regionals to qualify.
What? How many under was that?
That's over.
How many over was that?
6-0.
6-0. So 71 is par.
Yes.
That's good math.
Is that a standard number, 71?
Most of the time it's 72, but at that particular course that we played at, it was 71 that day.
They need to make one of their holes longer.
So, great round.
Or add a pond somewhere. Add another number there.
Just put one right.
Then he'd only be 5 over. Look at that. That just improved his score. With a little dirt work. That's all it took.
Just a little Arkansas math. That's all it took.
All right, here we go as we get set now. Bears will kick off for the first time tonight to the Franklin-Simpson Wildcats. Start off this third quarter, which is brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. Nick Hott and Jonah Swift and Brady Jones. Brady, maybe you know this. I keep asking Jonah, and he doesn't answer me with a straight answer.
Okay.
He related to Taylor Swift? He keeps saying he's her left cousin.
Her left cousin?
Uh-huh. I don't know what that is. I ain't from Kentucky.
You know, I'm not going to comment on that.
12 minutes on the clock here in the third quarter, brought to you by Butler County Board of Education. And no offense to anybody, that was a joke. I'm from Arkansas, I can't say nothing. Here we go in the kickoff. It's a onside kick. Bears recover. Bounced off of Humphrey.
Kick by Butler County.
And look at that.
Recovered by
Bears
the
come out alive in this third quarter. Clock is running, though. We have our work cut out for us.
For Butler County.
It's going to bring up first and 10 from the 48. All right, Brady. You can't leave now
Why not?
because we're doing better.
I've been here a while.
We got a lot of people up here now. I don't think we can fit anybody else in this press box without it falling through. 11:15 on the clock as the Bears come to the line. First and 10. Phelps in a shotgun. Split wide. Puts Beasley in motion. Fakes the handoff. Gives it to Trevor Joyner, who gets to the line and is stuffed. Gain of 1. It's going to bring up second and 9. Here in just a moment, we're going to bring you some updates from NCAA football for tomorrow. Tell you what you could look for there. So the Bears get set now for second and 10. They had it at second and 9. They backed it back up. They are at the 48-yard line again. All right. Beasley in motion again. Fakes the handoff on the keeper for Phelps. He's met at the line, but keeps going. Runs to the outside and is brought down for a loss of 1.
Speaking of NCAA football, I don't know if y'all saw, but Campus Police gave Deion Sanders a ticket on his Lamborghini the other day.
Good. I don't have anything against Coach Prime, but if you park where you shouldn't park, you should get a ticket. I don't care what kind of car you have or how many pairs of sunglasses you wear.
I would love to see Coach Embry come out one game with his best Coach Prime impression.
No, you know what? I'll let you tell him that and see how that goes. 9:50 on the clock here as the Bears come back out to the line. 3rd and 11 from the 47. Phelps takes the snap, rolls to his right. Got some extra protection. He is trying to duck somebody and is brought down. Huge loss on that play. But Phelps smart not to throw it into coverage. It's going to bring up 4th and a lot. In the SEC tomorrow, 11 a.m., Auburn takes on Texas A&M. Auburn currently undefeated.
Kentucky at Vanderbilt, I know that.
Kentucky at Vanderbilt also undefeated. That one made at 11 o'clock on the SEC network. Ole Miss at Alabama. Ole Miss undefeated.
You know, Nick, me and Mr. Swift, no Kenneth Taylor, almost went to that game tomorrow at Vanderbilt.
Did you?
Yes.
Almost.
Almost.
What's stopping you?
We just forgot.
Forgot to buy tickets?
Yeah.
I bet you go down there and you could buy a scalp set. 8:45 on the clock. 4th and forever. Phelps is going to go for it. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to have to keep it. He is hit at the original line of scrimmage after a gain of about 15. Phelps put up a good fight there, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Franklin-Simpson will take over at the Bears' 49-yard line. Tennessee will be at home against University of Texas San Antonio. Florida will be welcoming Charlotte. Number 1 Georgia will be taking on UAB Dragons tomorrow. Missouri will be playing Memphis. Missouri's still in the SEC. Maybe we're going to do something about that.
Hey, they pulled off the upset
They're
against
3-0 right now.
Yeah, hey.
I don't know what they're doing in the SEC. That's just me. Okay, I'm old-fashioned like that. Mississippi State heading to South Carolina. And then the big one for me tomorrow is going to be Arkansas at LSU, 6 o'clock on ESPN. Both teams 2-1. Franklin-Simpson hands it straight up the middle. And that run is stopped by a whole slew of Bears after a gain of maybe 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8 from the Bears' 47-yard line, rather. 7.5 left in the third quarter. Brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. We're bringing you some more top 25 matchups here in just a moment. SEC is really the only one I'm going to highlight as a conference. We'll just go top 25 from there. And we'll get those here in just a minute as Franklin-Simpson has got second-string quarterback in, Kason Hemschoot in. False start on the offense. first offensive penalty against Franklin-Simpson tonight. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to back them up to their side of the 50. And while they walk that off and make this 2nd and 15, tomorrow Michigan welcomes Rutgers, Florida State at Clemson, Oklahoma at Cincinnati, 11 o'clock on that one. Colorado against Oregon, both teams undefeated, both teams ranked. We'll pick that up here in just a second. Him shoot under center, handoff to number 24 in the backfield. He goes across midfield to the sideline. He's got a lane and got some room down across the 30. No, 34, whereas he stepped out of bounds. So yeah, you talked about Coach Prime at Colorado. Undefeated right now. They're going to be heading to Oregon tomorrow. 2:30 p.m. kickoff our time to take on the number 10 team in the nation, Oregon, who made a mess in Hawaii last week.
They are a significant underdog in that game, which I'm sure he is eating up right now.
Yeah, that's kind of the story. I mean, they're number 19 in the nation. Yeah. I don't know how long you can keep calling a ranked team in the top 20.
I saw a post by ESPN not too long ago that said Oregon, since Colorado has joined the Pac-12, are 8-1 against the Buffaloes. So, see if that continues.
See what happens tomorrow. All right, him shoot, takes it, hands it off in the backfield. Same play going the other way. He finds a lane, gets maybe a couple yards here. Going to be marked down around the 33. Gain of maybe 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8 after Jay Peralta gets that tackle. UCLA will be at Utah. Ole Miss at Alabama, which we mentioned. Duke at UConn. Miami at Temple. And then again, UTSA at Tennessee. Let's see here, where is that one I'm looking for? Conference USA tomorrow. WKU will be at Troy on ESPNU at 11 a.m. after a outing with Ohio State last week that didn't go too well. Handoff again to number 24. He is caught as he tries to make the corner. Off tackle. Maybe got back to the line.
The game everybody wants to talk about, Nick, is the true powerhouse of college football, the ACC Louisville versus Boston College matchup.
Hang on, they got a football team in Louisville.
They do.
They're
undefeated.
They're undefeated. Oh my goodness.
For now.
Who are they playing against tomorrow?
Boston College.
I think they'll probably be undefeated after tomorrow.
We'll see.
We will see.
I've seen crazier things happen.
I'm seeing something crazy happen tonight as the Bears are down by 36 with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Brought to you by Butler County Board of Education. Franklin-Simpson puts a man in motion. Hands it off up the middle to number 30. He's drugged down around the 23-yard line. That is Aiden Jones, freshman fullback. That's going to be enough for a first down as Franklin-Simpson moves the chains. 3:45 coming off the clock. Just a reminder, we are in a running clock situation here in the third quarter. And it will not stop running regardless of if the Bears put 36 back up and tie it. The clock will still run. Have to pull up some NFL for you as well while we at it. Oh, hang on. Look here. There's some PGA, LPGA stuff going on.
Ryder Cup starts next week.
Ryder Cup is next week.
The Solemn Cup, I think, is what's going on right now for the women's version.
That's the LPGA Tour. Bears stop him in the backfield. It's going to make it 2nd and long. Get him for a loss of about 5 on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 28-yard line. Last night, the 49ers came out on top against the Giants, 30-12. Dashing my hopes at a decent week of fantasy football.
I don't know if you guys saw last week's Browns game, but prayers up for Nick Chubb.
Yes.
One of the worst injuries I've witnessed. So.
Yep. That was a rough one. All right, under center now. Him shoot. They run into each other on the handoff. Bears all over it. Another loss of yardage. Makes it 3rd and extra long here. And looks like Aiden Jones comes out a little frustrated with his quarterback after that one. I'm seeing some interesting body language. It's interesting to see a team up by 36 fussing with one another. But, things happen. 2 minutes on the clock. All right, Sunday, Colts and Ravens. Titans will be taking on the Browns. without Nick Chubb this week. Both teams 1-1. Broncos at the Dolphins. The Patriots will take on the Jets at home without Aaron Rodgers. Patriots winless so far. First time that's happened in a very long time for them. All right. Him shoot. Rolls to his left. Throws a dead duck into the hands of Garrett Phelps, but there is a flag down.
Intercepted by number 8, Garrett Phelps.
It was a holding call, and they have declined it. Garrett Phelps picks it off around the 10-yard line. I mean, that one just, I'm surprised that wasn't quacking the way that thing was flapping its wings flying down the field.
That's what they call a mallard right there.
Yeah, not a good throw. I don't think he was quite ready for it. Somebody didn't tell their offense that we declined the penalty. They're going to have to get up here.
That's one of those throwing punts right
their
there.
defense. Throwing punts.
Yeah, that's what they call those.
That's what they call it, a throwing punt. As we're under a minute now in the third quarter. Butler County be first and 10 from the 10, their own 10. So trips to the left, single wide out to the right. It's a man in motion, screen to Beasley. He's up to about the 13 before he's brought down.
Phelps' pass complete to number 11, Gage Beasley.
30 seconds on the clock.
3 on the play, second down.
Let me make sure. I'm going to have to highlight it. I'm actually in a fantasy football league with Joe Morris this year.
Ooh.
By accident.
By accident?
By accident. Both of us were in the league, have been in the league with each other for a few years and didn't know it because of our team names. And we were just friends with the same person who put the league together, and we had no idea. But this week, I'm not playing him, but I'm not doing well either. Phelps rolls to his right. Gets forward to Tucker Desjardins. It's going to be enough for the first down.
And that's good for Butler County.
That's going to end the third quarter and bring up the fourth. As the Bears will get a first down, we're going to keep it with the station for just a moment. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
We back. 36-0. Franklin-Simpson up over your Bears, who just got a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, Bobby Smith. First down.
First down.
That's right. Bears next week on the road to Bethlehem. Not that Bethlehem, the one up by Bardstown. 12 minutes on the clock. Start this fourth quarter. Clock will run. So only thing that will stop it will be a timeout or an injury. And we've got the last 12 minutes of this ball game. Bears looking to hold on to it here. They are first and 10 from the 27-yard line. Phelps brings them to the line. Single wide out to the right. Tight set with two tight ends. Single back. Puts a man in motion. Hands it off. There is a fumble. And they blow it dead. So, based on where the ball was, that should have been blown as a fumble, but they called the ball dead on the ground in the backfield.
Fumble recovered by the Bears.
Fumble is going to be the official call, recovered by the Bears for a loss of about 5. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15 from about the 17-yard line, maybe the 18. 11 and a half on the clock here as Phelps lines up in the shotgun. Phelps takes the snap, goes over his head. He recovers it. He's in the end zone, and he finally gets his way back out. He dodges the defenders, gets out of bounds right up around the 20, so turns a busted play into a little bit of a gain.
That was a very Madden-esque play.
So he's down at the 20. So officially, it's going to be a gain of about 3. It's going to be 3rd and about 12. I'll tell you what, Garrett Phelps ran about 40 yards on that play. It was 40 yards in a big circle, but he got back to where he needed to be. So he's meeting with the offensive coordinator, now heading back out. 10.5 on the clock with 3rd and 12. 10:15 on the clock now as Phelps lined up in the shotgun. 3 wideouts to his right, 1 to his left, single back behind him. Takes the handoff, looks to his right, keeps it. He gets across the 30. The 35 takes a man on at the sideline. Sorry about that. It's going to be a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, Bobby Smith, first down. Sorry, I think I messed up our camera there, folks. I apologize. May have missed the end of that run there as Phelps just took 2 defenders on all by himself and dared him to come hit him. 36-0, Franklin-Simpson leads here at homecoming. 9.5 minutes on the clock. Bears are burning close to a minute per play right now. All right. Looking off to the right, we got 3 wideouts. Phelps takes the snap, drops back. Under pressure, and he's drugged down in the backfield at the 31-yard line.
That time he shot around the edge. 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down for the Bears.
2nd and 17 for the Bears. They will mark them down at the 32.
But it's still a huge loss. It's not as much as the 13, the 13, and the 11. But man, this Wildcat defense.
8.5.
The speed has been the difference.
Left in the 4th quarter, brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group. 36-0, Franklin-Simpson. And here we go, Phelps. Same formation. 3 wideouts to his right, 1 to his left. Immediate screen to Everson Padilla. He gets across the 40. Across the first down marker, across the 50. He will be brought down at the 47-yard line. And Padilla earns the Bears. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith first down. Really, all with yak yardage. Yards after the catch. He caught that screen and took it down the field for quite a few. So Bears convert again. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line.
You ever try to play in a golf scramble, Brady, and you just can't figure out what order you want to hit in?
Oh, man. Phelps is under pressure. He's rolling to his left. Gets across the line. Gets the first down. He's got a lane. He's across the 20. The 10. He's going to be all the way in for a touchdown. Garrett Phelps. A 47-yard touchdown run. For Garrett Phelps. Let the cowbells roll indeed. As long as they're ours and not somebody else's. 7 minutes left on the clock.
See, we bring the handheld cowbells. McLean County brings just the cowbells and a stick.
I thought they brought the whole cow. Anyway, 6:50 on the.
They parked it in the parking lot.
Oh, see, we're gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get threatened again, and we're gonna have to have all that. Somebody's gonna call a radio station and ask for me to get fired.
I don't work there anymore.
All right, the person you want fired is Brady Jones, the love doctor himself.
This is the Love Doctor.
You heard it here first, folks. 6:30 on the clock. 36-6. Bears not going down without a fight tonight as Phelps runs it in for a 47-yard touchdown. And now we're lined up to go for 2. Phelps takes the snap, rolls to his left, has Beasley open in the end zone for 2. Phelps to Beasley for the point after with 6 minutes left to go. 36-8. Franklin-Simpson leads. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Parkway Cars and Tires is your low price leader in this area. If you find a better price, let us know and we'll beat it. That's simple. Our over 30 years of experience and multiple distributors allow us to be your #1 tire store in the area. We always give free rotation and balancing on every purchase. Not only tires, but we do brakes, alignments, and much more for all your service needs. As always, honesty is our policy. Schedule an appointment at 270-526-5732. Thank you, and God bless.
5:17 on the clock. 36-8. Bears down by quite a few in this one at homecoming, but not going down without a fight as they put up a touchdown and a 2-point. And I was just informed by one of my lovely statisticians up here with me that those are the first points the Bears have scored in about 8 quarters. So we are glad that that streak is over. And hopefully we'll do another little onside kick here and get on this again. But the hands team for Franklin-Simpson is in. So let's just see what we do here. Nope, this one's going to be a little squib. Picked up by number 12 at the 24-yard line. He's throwing his arms around like he's preaching a sermon on Sunday morning. But he finally does shake a few people, get across the 40, the 30. He's down the sidelines for a touchdown. Franklin-Simpson Wildcats answer very quickly. Don't see any flags down, so that's going to make it 42-8.
He almost tripped up at midfield, but somehow recovered his balance and immediately just shot out of his hand.
Under 4 minutes now in the fourth quarter, brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group.
Well, and that's the thing. Any of those three back there, I don't think you want to kick it to.
As they get lined up for the point after. Butler County has struggled a little bit on special teams this year. And right now we're struggling to get the right number of people on the field as we have to bring in 4 extra men.
Maybe we're just running that New England field goal block defense.
No. All right, snap, hold, kick. Is good. 43-8 is your score here in Morgantown with 3:11 left on the clock. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
The Essentials Insurance Group supports our local Butler County student athletes and offers some of the most affordable coverage for life, health, Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage plans, Part D plans, long-term care, cancer, short-term disability, long-term disability, dental, and vision. Call 270-999-1609 today for a free quote, or stop by and see Gina Tynes, Robin Adcock, or Melissa Johnson at their offices located at 115 North Main Street in Morgantown. The Essentials Insurance Group. We protect what matters most. Go Bears.
You're in the Essentials Insurance Group fourth quarter with 2:25 left in it. Franklin-Simpson just scored another one on the kickoff return. Bears now set to receive a kickoff. It's 43-8, 2 minutes left. Hot Wheels is back to return this one. Jay Peralta. He's lined up on the 10. All right. Next week, Bears on the road at Bethlehem. That's in Bardstown. If you're not making that drive, I will. I'll visit a distillery or two for you as well. Just let me know. Be taking donations to make that happen. All right. Peralta fields it at the 10, gets across the 30, gets a lane, gets across the 40, and is brought down at the 43.
Number 1, Jay Peralta, brings it out to the 43-yard line.
Peralta, a little slow to get up here. And we're going to take a timeout. Stay with us. Listen to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star.
And we're back. Jay Peralta back up on his feet and to the sideline after took a little bit of a stinger on that one.
Also going to move to 2-0 in the district. 6-0 overall this season.
So Bears will move to 0-2 in the district after the loss to Hart County last week. And we're under a minute away from this one being over. Franklin-Simpson will move to 2-0, 6-0 on their season. Bears 1-5 as Phelps drops back. Throws it deep. A long one to Gage Beasley at the 20. He's in for the touchdown.
Next from number 8, Phelps, complete to number 11, Gage Beasley for a Butler County touchdown.
25 seconds left. Bears not done yet. As we get ready to run the point after, it will likely be the last play of the game. Here we go. They've only got about 5 seconds left as they get set. Here we go. Oh, no. False start. And a penalty on a point after ends it. So wait a second. We'll see. They might run one on time down here. They will. Bears will get a shot at the 2. We're getting a free shot here, and it works. Into the end zone to Kellen Meredith for 2.
Pass from Phelps to number 12, Meredith.
So Meredith will pick up a 2-point conversion there, and that's going to do it.
I'm going to let you and Jonah handle the post-game show. I appreciate you all for letting me join. It's always a pleasure to be on the broadcast with you gentlemen.
We appreciate you joining us.
I'll see you
Love it
later
when
on
you're
down
here.
the road.
All right. Thank you, Brady. Be safe driving, and you'll have a good long weekend.
I'll do my best.
Enjoy it. All right. We'll say goodbye to Brady, and we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. You'll listen to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years. The post-game show is brought to you by Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam. Whatever you're craving, Dairy Queen can serve you. From blizzards to chicken strip baskets, they have it all. Let's head back to the booth for a recap.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Post-game show brought to you by Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam. And we're going to bring you this one pretty quickly because it's going to take us probably an hour to get out of here. All right, final score in this one at home against Franklin-Simpson Wildcats is going to be 43-16 Wildcats. Bears looking ahead next week to Bethlehem, where he will take on, I guess, the Bethlehem. I don't know what their mascot is. We'll have to find that out. Bears fall 0-2 in the district, 1-5 on the season. Some notable plays tonight. Gage Beasley, 25-yard kickoff return and a 2-point conversion. Kellen Meredith with a 2-point conversion. Gage Beasley also had a touchdown there to end the game. And then your IGA hometown player of the game is going to go to Garrett Phelps, the quarterback, had a 47-yard touchdown pass, 47-yard touchdown run of his own. And that's also going to be your Green River Feed Mill play of the game, as that opened up the scoring for the Bears and ended the 8-quarter scoring drought. Jonah, anything to add to this one before we seal it up?
I was just informed that they are the Bethlehem Eagles.
Awesome. All right. We will keep that in mind when we get over there next week. All right. Well, anything else, Jonah?
I don't have anything.
Me either. So, for Jonah Swift, for wherever Brady Jones went, for everybody at the Q, thanks for listening tonight. And we will bring it to you next week in Bethlehem. Remember, that will be an Eastern time game, so the kickoff is 7 o'clock their time. It's going to be 6 o'clock our time. But tune in. We'll bring it to you on Facebook, on YouTube, and on the Q. 103.5 North, 101.5 South. WLBQ.
Has your car been